A lot did happen this 4th of July weekend of 2016, meaning I'm talking about athletics now, sports. We saw, for the hockey fan in me, PK Subban, Shea Weber traded for each other between Nashville Predators and the Montreal Canadiens of the NHL. Man, PK's my dude too, man. He's good. But I really want to talk about, and it's not my favorite league, but it's a good league. It's the NBA and Kevin Durant sweepstakes. Kevin Durant going from the Oklahoma City Thunder, a good team that almost beat the Warriors, soundly almost, and he's going to the Warriors now, the team that came back to beat him, his team this series in this past 2016 NBA playoffs. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of super teams and like getting a whole bunch of all-stars on one team. That's just not how it was done back when I was the Jordan days. I grew up in the Jordan days. Saw Magic play, of course. Bird was still the Celtics and all that. Being an '80s baby, I am. I didn't like it when LeBron went to Miami. Well, actually, how he went, not the fact that he went, but how he went. But he came back to Cleveland and he won. People will hate on LeBron, but this season he put it on against the Warriors. So I'm happy for Cleveland. Called into one of the radio stations, sports radio. Forgot their name. 92.9 or 92.3, one of them. I remember when I searched for it. But props to them over in Cleveland. And now Kevin Durant making his decision. He made it, going to the Warriors. And I'm like, man, they already have Clay, Curry, Green. It's like, that's an all-star lineup right there. And Iggy, oh my goodness, he's no slouch. And their bench was great. I know they lost Barnes and Bogut, but hey, they got Durant now. And when I heard of the news, I was opposed to him going. And I was like, come on, man. You're just going to go to a team that beat you? But as I look at it, I'm not going to show that, I guess, issue towards super teams now. Because at first I was like, this is a low. The NBA hit a low for me the other day when he made the decision. But you know what? Actually, the NBA hit a challenge for me, and hopefully for all of us, that this is the new NBA. This is the new type of NBA. Seeing all-stars on one team, a whole bunch, purposely. Not people were made into all-stars, which is different. And with Durant going there, I hope it makes the NBA better, meaning professionals are not afraid of stacked teams because they're pros. You see that in youth. In youth sports, people get afraid. Kids get afraid. Oh man, they got Johnny on their team. He's big. Oh man, they have Roy on their team. He's fast. And they get afraid. At the pro level, even at the high school and college level, that doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen. You shouldn't be afraid. Just go play to win. Don't play for fear. Play to win. Okay? So when you play to win, you're not going to be afraid. And you're going to get people, actually other teams, the other 30 or 29 teams or so. I always forget how many are in the leagues. You're going to get those players to step up their game. The coaches are going to step up their coaching. Okay, the coaching is going to get better with the advent of super teams. The players are going to hone their skills. They better. I mean, you're going to face a team with at least 4 all-stars. You have to treat the summer to hone your skills. For the winter athletes, and really for any type of athlete, whether you play in the fall, spring, or the winter, you hone your skills in the summer. You are that athlete during the end season. Summer's where camps start and end, and you learn a lot and everything. So, with that said, the NBA should get better with super teams now like the Warriors, and how Miami had a super team when LeBron was there. That's just how I see it. OKC has Billy Donovan. He's no slouch of a coach. I mean, look at that. He coached at Florida, the last school to go win back-to-back NCAA titles. Butler could have been that team if they had won those 2 years. Butler, I know. And then you've got Westbrook there still. They got Oladipo. Shout out to the DC area. Oladipo. He did go to DeMatha. It's okay. I went to Gonzaga. It's all right. But once you get out of high school, you know, basically family to a degree. And they got Hield, sorry if I mispronounced his name, but from Oklahoma, which man, that dude's good. So OKC stacked up, Durant still left. Maybe it's something saying the NBA needs to get better. By him going to the Warriors, I think the NBA will get better, and it should. I don't know how it was measured when LeBron went to the Heat, how the NBA improved. I don't know the rate. It probably did. Maybe. We'll see. They did lose when he was there. Don't forget the Mavericks beat that super team, quote-unquote super team, and they did win 2 titles. So we'll see come next year and the years after that. My prediction, will the Warriors win 73 games or more with Durant there? Ooh, that's tough. That's real tough. I don't think so. But if they do, they do. Will they win 70 there? I don't know. That's still tough. So we'll see what happens with that. But in terms of athletics, in terms of fitness, when you're against a super team, a super squad, a super challenge, you've got to step up your game, okay? Go beyond the status quo. If everything just kept on going the way it does, if the league was the same as it was back in I'm gonna say the Lakers and Celtics heyday, all right? Players would look the same. They wouldn't be as fast. They wouldn't be as strong. But players are stronger. They're bigger. They're faster. They have better skills. They're doing moves we've never seen. They're doing moves we've never seen, and all that goes back to how the league's developed, how players have developed physically, mentally, whatever you want to say, spiritually, financially, characteristically. It's all different. It is very different. So I'm not going to hate on super teams. You know, I hope other people don't hate on Kevin Durant. Of course, he didn't come back to the DC area. I did, from the Boston area. I thought it was going to go to the Celtics. That would have been great. But, you know, I grew up in the DC area. Went to Boston for a decade. Loved it up in Boston. Now I'm back here. KD, man, you should have came back to DC area, but that's all right. Go do what you have to do. Make this league better. And you know what? If other teams beat the Warriors and beat them out the playoffs, that is a mark saying the NBA got better. People hopefully will look back at this and say, oh my goodness, that one super team or 2 super team moves made this whole league better. And therefore, younger children, all right, younger children will be able to aim higher. They will come into a more polished league. A more polished league. That's in any sport that happens. More so in basketball. Other sports have larger rosters. The NHL, the NFL. So you probably won't see super teams made. And it's been proven anyway that super teams in football and hockey don't win anyway. They don't win the titles. They really don't. It comes from good coaching by position and good head coaching. So I can give you some teams. Redskins had a huge team one year. They didn't even make the playoffs. All right. There's probably been some others. You know, I've had a chance to adopt the Pats as one of my favorite teams, and the Skins. So it's out there. The titles are out there. Go get your title in whatever fitness type of way, athletic type of way you can on this glorious July 5th. Have a good day.